Good gaming, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Ira, and today we're gonna watch some new play cEDH. We are going back in time on a May 30th cLG game. I decided to go back just so that I gave a win to one of my friends. I'm not gonna mention which one, but yeah, I just like to switch out the different deck composition and try to give them a shout out because they're all decent player. In today's game, we're gonna have in turn order Kinnan, cEDH, WUBRGSisay, Atraxa, Grand Unifier, and Magda. I would like to thank the cLG, cEDH League of Gentlemen, for allowing me to use their footage. And of course, I'd like to thank the Scruffy Octopus for allowing us. Well, they actually made us a rack to attach the camera and everything. So thanks to them, we will go into deck. We start top left, Kinnan. Kinnan, this is Spicy Boy that's gonna use his bunch of mana rocks because he tapped for 2. One of his win con will be to get Basalt and Thrasios. That way we'll be able to draw his deck and cast Toracol for a win, or he has his deck in hand. He can do a bunch of stuff. Right after, top right, we've got Captain cEDH. Of course, it's a 5-color good stuff. Captain cEDH will be able to... it's a commander tutor. So she will go try to go get Cultist of the Absolute or Leyline of the Guild Pact. These two will get her to a higher power so that she can go get anything. Because she goes tutor for less than her toughness. That's important. That's why Cultist you can go get Cultist for 1. And then this is the Planeswalker combo out of Teferi, Aminatu, Nicol Bolas. Flicker everything, and then once everything is in hand, Nicol Bolas can destroy everyone. Well, I'm not sure because they don't have doubling season. Atraxa, food chain deck. She will try to Consultation to get Mist Hull Griffin exiled. There's another one, I don't remember. And then you cast it for 4, food chain it for 5, cast it for 4, food chain it for 5, and then you get an infinite loop for infinite mana. After that, since Atraxa makes you put cards in your hand, you can Tessazorokol or finally with a bunch of creature on board to kill. And Magda. Magda, pretty simple. If you can count to 10, somewhat like Godot, you need 10 treasure. So you'll use some cheap dwarfs and a clown car. You'll put a bunch of dwarfs into the clown car to make treasure because you tap, make a treasure. And when push comes to shove, if you don't have any choice, you can use the DCM combo, Dual Caster Mage with Molten Duplication. So you Molten, on Molten used Flash in DCM, DCM copies Molten, Molten copies DCM, and then you do a loop of Infinite hasty creature to kill the table. So going into the pre-games, talking about Leyline of the Guild Pack. So this does that every permanent is all color on his side. So any legendary that he casts will be 5 colors. And since it's 5 colors, cEDH will get +5/+5 if there is another legendary creature. Kinnan plays Mana Vault, sorry. Land and Noble Hierarch for cEDH. The good thing with Leyline is that all the lands are all basic type, so you don't need to think about meta. Everything is rainbow, so you don't need to pay attention to that anymore. Kinnan, Atraxa plays an Esper Sentinel, trying to get some draw engine going. Magda player will Jewel Lotus, will pay for the Esper. use the Lotus to cast Magda. We'll pitch a Chromux, imprinting Shatterskull, smashing. Tap for a red, and we'll play the Dwarven Armor. Flavor text, mostly. I have saved Magda once from a Orcish Bowmaster, because it's 1 red, tap, discard a card, put a +0/+1 or +1/+0. Often irrelevant, but it could save Magda. Ristic. Kinnan plays Ristic, paying for the Esper. cEDH playing her own Chromux. We're talking about paying taxes. But now there is an issue that we've got Esper Sentinel and Ristic, and he doesn't pay at all. We'll put Mental Misstep under Chromux. I hope it's going to do something significant. 1, 2, 3. cEDH? You could have at least paid for one. Ristic again. Doesn't pay for Ristic again. Jewel Lotus for Atraxa. Pays for the Ristic. Somebody pays their taxes outside of me. We'll go to combat, makes 2 treasures. Pay 5 to cast Magmatic Galleon. So Magmatic Galleon is a Ristic Esper cannot pay. Magmatic Galleon is a souped up bolt doing 5 damage to something. And when you do excess non-combat damage, I can create a treasure token. Swansong. Swansong Ristic Esper doesn't pay for it. So people are asking me what am I gonna aim, and I'm targeting the cEDH. The reason for targeting the cEDH is that if she drops anything legendary, cEDH goes up to be a 7/7 and can grab anything in her deck. Now, Galleon does not give 3 extra treasure. It's not like Bottle Cap Blast. It's only if I do non-combat, excess non-combat, I make 1. Flusterstorm, paying for the Ristic. Not paying for the Ristic. But then again, Magmatic Galleon will enter. He will shoot down cEDH. At least cEDH will not be on board to benefit from any extra legendary. Grabs lip, pitches, takes treasure, cast Liberated Dwarf. So technically I can go up to 3 treasure. Good positioning, or I can just crew the Galleon and it's a 5/5, so it's a good blocker. Mox Diamond for the Kinnan player pitches a Boseiju. Surprising. But then again, for Kinnan, it's always better to have a mana rock that taps for 2 than a land. Pays 2 for Kinnan. Use the Mox Diamond, as I said, to get a Narking Signet. Goes to discard with a Mindbreak Trap. Time Twister, sorry. Mindbreak Trap. Passes to cEDH. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drops a land, technically can cast cEDH. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 tries to, well, recast cEDH. Cannot pay because used all of his mana to cast cEDH. But that's a problem with a lot of the mana commander dependent deck. cEDH is absolutely, well, not necessarily one of them, but because you've got Draw Engine into cEDH, well, of course, the Rhystic, Mystic, Esper, Sentinel, she'll get maybe Smothering type to get treasures, but that's not the Draw Engine. So she's not as badly positioned as other deck. And she can organically draw into something useful. But of course, tutoring is the same for Magda. Tutoring is her shtick. So trying to get her on board with another legendary so that she can get something else than the 1 mana legendary enchantment. However, with Baldur's Gate, that 1 mana legendary enchantment makes a whole difference. Passes to Atraxa. Atraxa has 4, 5, 6, 7. Problem is Atraxa only has 3 color. I was wondering when I was re-watching the video, why did he not cast Atraxa? And I'm like, sure, 3 land and 1, 2, 3 and 3. But then Ancient Tomb doesn't give a color, so that doesn't do anything. Casts One Ring. Cannot pay the Rhystic, so he will draw on it. Hammerheim. It's a nice, nice crime-making deck. Crime-making land. You can target a creature of your opponent. And that's for Magda 2.0. So Magda 2.0, whenever you make a crime, which is targeting something of your opponent, you can make a treasure once per turn. So that's nice with Magda 2.0. Taps for 3 for a Careening Minecart. So you can crew it, and when he attacks, you make a treasure. So it is incidental treasure making. So it's not game breaking, but a 3/3 that can attack somewhere is not super special, which means it can happen often. And sometimes you are 1 treasure short from a game-winning combo. So it is relevant. Maybe not, but copium. What can I say? So passes to the Kinnan player. Let's see what kind of damage he can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mana Basalt. Holy smokes. So yeah, it is a color infinite color combo. Esper Sentinel triggers. We are at a holy shit, we need to find something. So starts by drawing on. He's asking, do you pay for Esper? Starts with the, yeah, we're talking around the table, so what's happening? He will pay for his Esper. He'll activate the One Ring to draw a card, and then we're doing, nope. So with no answer on the board, let's go over the infinite Basalt combo. So with Kinnan, every time you tap something for mana, you get an extra one. So he's gonna tap Basalt for 4, because it's 3 plus 1. He's gonna use 3 to untap it, going down to 1. And then you repeat this shenanigans, going from to 5, down to 2, up to 6, down to 3, and he has infinite. And at this point, he is a walking ballista for 1 million. I'm saying 1 million, but he didn't say exactly 1 million. And whomever says, sure, what about a One Ring? Since walking ballista is not necessarily I remove X to deal damage, he's gonna kill me and cEDH right off the bat, doing us 40-40. He will keep. Now he's talking about what other stuff he could do, but walking ballista, he will wait the Atraxa player upkeep, and as he gets into upkeep, as soon as he tries to do something, he'll ping him for 40. So he's trying to do some shenanigans, extra shenanigans that I did not record, just to prove that the Atraxa player will not be able to win or do anything. But thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment below. I took a small hiatus over the weekend. I was making some friendly competition with another channel, but that channel is 3-person. It's to mine 1. So please leave a like, subscribe. Thanks for everyone that subscribed. Anyone that comments. Thank you very much. We're gonna see you next game.